Welcome back to Cage Free. Thanks for joining me. As I promised, we're gonna go over another one of Craft Cadence's items today. I love this product. It is my new go-to, and I'm gonna go over it with you. It's pretty simple. There's not much to go over, but I'm going to be comparing it with my Revelate Designs feed bag. So we've got the Craft Cadence feed bag, or top tube bag, however you want to call it, and versus Revelate Designs. I have used this for many years. You can tell if you see this. It's been on a lot of gravel rides. It's well loved, and it's a nice bag, but Craft Cadence has thought of some really excellent things that were problematic for me with this one, and this is my new go-to, and I recommend them for feed bags. And so if you're looking for a new feed bag, I would get this. As I said, I'm gonna be selling this now because this is my new favorite thing. So feed bags are pretty simple and pretty basic. So I'll compare this to the Revelate feed bag, and I'll just go over basic setup on your bike. So these actually set up the exact same way. However, this one does have an extra strap, so it's kind of nice. It's maybe makes it a little more sturdy. I didn't have problems with it. This one would go a little bit to the side. I mean, not a lot, but just tilt. But this one has been wonderful. It stays in place. So both of them have a strap that attaches to your head tube. This is standard on all feed bags. And then on the bottom, you've got, for Revelate, just one strap at the front that hooks to your top tube. This has two straps. They both function the same way. It's a basic strap. You know, we all know how that works. Slide it in, wrap it around, that's it. I didn't have to cut these. They were short enough already. I did cut my Revelate to fit because otherwise the strap was hitting my leg. So, the main differences, food just fell out. Welcome to my life. Okay. So, one of the biggest differences between these is the opening, and that's what really intrigued me about this and why I wanted to try it out, because Revelate has a zipper. You can tell it's a little tough already. I have lubed this. I'm probably gonna do a thorough cleaning of it and then I'm gonna sell it, but I lubed the zipper, but it's still kind of sticky. You can see, so zippers, you can see the inside. It's pretty dirty because biking a lot, but it's got a divider for, you know, you can divide two separate things. You can unattach that divider. It's just Velcro and make it one big compartment as well. And that's it. It's very basic. It's just to hold your food or extras. The thing I always found difficult with the Revelate one is when you're biking, especially once your zipper gets old, it's not zipping as easily. And trying to bike one-handed and, you know, unzip it, you're tired, whatever, it's kind of a struggle and a pain. And then when Craft Cadence approached me about testing some of their products, I saw this and I immediately thought, yes, this is what I need. Why aren't all feed bags made this way? I don't know. But theirs is magnetic is how they said it, but I noticed right away the magnet, it's so strong, but it's not super strong. So I was at first questioning whether or not it would stay, but then I realized they had the Velcro as well. But as you can see, it flips to the side, and it's super easy to flip. I can bike and just go like that, and it flips open. It's very square. I'll see right now I have like a sweat rag in here and some sunblock, and then leftover peanuts and banana chips. There we go. So it is just a big compartment. However, they do have on this one a zipper side pocket. So I put like my credit card or cash if I have that with me in there, so nothing flies out. You can kind of flip out the pocket as well. And other than that, it's just a big compartment. I mean, feed bags are basic things. So, and I can bike, flip it open and leave it open even as I'm biking, and then I just flip it back. So super easy. It's easier than struggling with a zipper while you're biking. The other cool feature, you can see I have my Garmin on top here. They can take this off quick. They have a little loop on top. You could slide in a phone. You can, if there's something that you have that's just a clip. I made the bottom of this work with a band that they give to set up for the Garmin's. That's been on my bike for hundreds of miles already with this, and it hasn't fallen off. It's been wonderful. I like it because honestly, I think I've mentioned this before. I do endurance riding, but I like having a Garmin for when I'm touring or when I need to see routes. So if I'm doing an endurance race and I've downloaded a route, but I don't like speed and everything to be in front of me, and mileage to me, it's like running on a treadmill. I count every tenth of a mile on a treadmill, and it seems like it lasts forever. And so when I'm biking, I don't really like to look at stats and stuff. I just like to get lost in the biking. So having this here, I'm more over it. I can look down and see or hear it when it beeps for turns and stuff, but I don't have to be looking at the speed or the distance I'm going. But I can still have it with me. And I think if you had a phone you wanted to attach here, or a radio or anything, it's such a great little hook. I don't know why more feed bags don't have stuff like this, but it's such a great little hook just to have there. You can have a light there. I mean, you can have whatever you want, but even just a simple strap like that to me blows my mind away. Again, it opens and closes. It's simple. Both of these are waterproof, 100% waterproof. I was skeptical at first if this would be 100% waterproof. It does overlap, so you would think it would be waterproof. I got stuck in a complete downpour one day. I opened it up, everything was completely dry, so no worries about that. So if you're looking for a new feed bag or top tube bag, I would recommend this. I also think that, I mean, these are the same size, but I feel like you can fit more into Craft Cadence. I don't know, maybe that's just perception. They are essentially the same size, but I just feel like the shape of this makes it easier. The other thing is this is just more material, and they have a sturdy, these are sturdy, so they're kept a little bit more of that straight shape, whereas this can bulge a little more. They must have like plastic shaping in here. One other thing I should mention here is the difference between Revelade's inside and Craft Cadence. So this is like I don't know how to explain it. It's more of a technical polyester fiber, but you can see how dirty it's gotten, and it's just bike grease, things like that. But I will say I do like the inside of Craft Cadence bag more, because if you look, it's a straight up plastic waterproof material. This is the same material as that's in Craft Cadence, this piece, but it's black at least. But if you look at the rest of it, well, these sides are that material too, but the bottom is a plastic, so it won't get as dirty. Also the black helps that, but like, I feel like it's easier to wipe this out. These materials are better for wiping, and not getting every piece of dirt or embedded in it. So I think it's easier to wipe out, which is something else I like about this. Not having it be yellow helps as well. Another thing I want to mention is the Revelate. They do have another feed bag that does flip, like this one does, flips that way. However, I haven't ever used that one, but from what I've noticed is it has a little, it's kind of like elastic cords, and you latch it in when you close it, which again, I think that's just a little more technical than it needs to be when you're biking. This is nice because it just, bam, flips over. Also, price-wise, these are both about the same price point. This was $59.99 online I found. This was $50. However, they're having a little sale. It's at $46 right now. If you're looking for a new feed bag, I recommend this Craft Cadence feed bag. Again, quick open and close, something I love. Waterproof. You got your extra loop on top. Easy setup. Cute logo again. And you can find them at craftcadence.com. They're based in the UK. I highly recommend this. This was their really good product that I tried. Thanks for watching. If you like this, please hit the like button. If you want to see more reviews, please subscribe to my channel. If you know of anything I should try, let me know. And go get your Craft Cadence bag. Thanks for watching.